Hey guys, this is intended to be quick. We'll see. No script here, just speaking from the heart. So I wanted to talk briefly about why I started this podcast. And really the only reason behind it is because I want to help people. I want to help people who are just like me, who have been through shit and are still going through shit. You know, growing up, I was never the A student. I, in fact, only went to school for choir. And it brings to mind a recent interview I had, some odd months ago, where the interviewer asked me a question of what I'm most proud of. And it's a question I've never been asked before, and surprisingly, I had a quick response to it. And my response to him was, through all measurable metrics that we measure people by, I shouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. I shouldn't even be up for this position because I don't have the degree. I barely made it through school. I don't have all of the quote-unquote expertise in the area or the field. And I bring that up because it just goes to show what perseverance and resilience can get you. By all measurable metrics, I shouldn't even be sitting here having the courage to talk to you right now. I should sit down, shut up, and thank God every day that I have the position and job I have. And I've never been that person. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. I've always known there's more to life, just didn't know how to get it. So ultimately, my message to you is, if you're going through shit, keep fighting. And I talked about one of these supervisors I worked with a long time ago. And I bring him back into the conversation because when I say keep going, what I really mean is you never know who's going to come into your life to change you drastically. That supervisor, he gave me confidence in myself that set me on this path. A path I never expected to be on, and got me into positions that I never expected to get. Why? Same reasons most people believe they're not enough. Because I don't have the education. I didn't go to college. I barely made it through high school. And I can sit here now in my house and tell you that none of that bullshit matters. Because that's what it is. It's bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. Education is important, but to a certain degree. I know many people who went to college who are living the same life I live, albeit they may have more money. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they still have a job they report to every single day. They're no different than the thank God it's Friday, I can't wait for the weekend crew. And for me, that's just not enough. So I want to bring this to a close. We're already going on 5 minutes. So yeah, ultimately the reason I started this is to help people who are just like me, right? They're struggling. They're going through hell. They want a way out, but they just don't know what it is or how to even start. And what I can tell you is it doesn't matter what I say. You can listen as much as you want. Ultimately, what needs to happen is you need to make that decision on your own. You need to flip the switch in your mind and throw all of the shit away that people have told you you're not capable of. Not just family and friends, but society. Because you don't have the education or whatever the reason may be. You just need to throw the shit away and start that day. And the last bit I'll talk about is why I'm here. I shouldn't say why. What I should say is what led me here. So for, I would say, over a decade now, I've been in multiple leadership positions. And what I've come to realize is in the typical corporate structure, you either compromise your core values and become what that corporation wants you to become. And specifically leadership positions, right? This isn't, I shouldn't say this is all corporations, but a majority of them. And that compromise is people are just numbers. That's something that I'll never, ever be on board with, because they're not just numbers. And I can say that because I've been there. I've been that operator who's been treated like a number. And it sucks. It's shitty. And I will always refuse to be that person. So needless to say, because I refuse to compromise, I've lost many jobs because of it. And this is the funny part. It's because of me losing those jobs that I've come to realize I have two options. One, compromise my values and what I believe in, become a complete dirtball. I have a more choice word for people that treat others like numbers, but we'll just say dirtball. Or I start something that can have an impact on others. And I choose to talk about motivation and choose to have a motivational channel when I could talk about leadership and what it really means to be a leader for eons. But leadership is a small sector, and it is very, very difficult to change the hearts and minds of current corporation leaders, right? But I can hopefully make an impact on the common person like me. I can hopefully give them some hope and value that changes their trajectory in life, like that supervisor did for me. And I apologize, guys. I know this went long, but if you got something from it, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Comment below what you want me to talk about, how I can improve. I'm very open to feedback. I want to grow the channel, want to grow my audience, want to raise people up, build them, and give them hope. So with that said, guys, I'm out. Bearded Visionary. Live your life visionary. Later.